Hello, friend. Mormo here, and today I'm reviewing Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute 2 Demonatrix. And this was an awesome movie. I really enjoyed it, and it's so funny because one of my favorite YouTubers just put out a video talking about how rape revenge movies directed by men need to stop being made and stuff. And I thought it was a real brave video for her to make, but I kind of enjoy these movies, and that's what this movie was. It was a sequel to part one, and I wish I would have watched my review of the initial part one because I don't remember it fully. I remember enjoying it, and I believe I gave it a good review, but I can't remember exactly. What this movie was even better than the first, I think. For one, the acting seemed to have improved a lot. I think that the actors and actresses had a lot more confidence in this film and did a better job. And there was some great scenes of dialogue and acting and stuff. And this movie, I was thinking about it, and it kind of reminds me of like Django from the 70s, or like some of the 70s exploitation movies where everyone was a villain and there was no good person in the whole movie. That's what this reminded me of. And I've always loved movies like that where everyone's a villain. Because here you got like the sadistic people who beat up and abuse and degrade the prostitutes, and then they take revenge and get violent revenge. And this movie is just like nonstop sadism, basically. And it had a great score. The music was really good. The filmmaking seemed to get better as well. There was one scene at the beginning where the audio was a little farty. It was like a discussion between these two guys about the killer prostitute, and the audio was just slightly farty, but overall, this movie was really well shot and everything, and really well made. The gore effects were good. There was a CGI gore effect that I particularly appreciated. It was real well done, and it was just exciting. And then, of course, there was plenty of practical gore and everything. And as far as I can tell, there's not any actual nudity in the film, but there is like plenty of skin and plenty of flesh and everything. And so I was satisfied for sure. I'd rate this movie an A plus, 5 out of 5 stars. And I just thought it was awesome. I really liked the first one. I really liked the second one. And like I say, there was a lot of improvement from the first one to the second one. The second one I feel was actually a better film. And of course, they were both good, but I thought that there was like improvements from part one to part two. And this movie like really kind of makes me think and stuff because I've actually had a lot of guilt lately because I was like with a lot of prostitutes when I was young, and I'm realizing now that maybe that was a bad thing that I did, and I used to feel strongly about legalizing prostitution. That was like my number one political thing for a guy like me who's disabled and has trouble with relationships and stuff. I thought that they should legalize prostitution. And I actually thought that it was kind of sexist that prostitution is illegal in the first place. And I guess I still feel like that. I don't know, but this movie makes me think about my past and my beliefs and everything, seeing these prostitutes like getting abused and then getting revenge and everything. It's just real thought provoking to me, and like this movie is plenty graphic. It has a lot of like real sadistic kind of violence in it. It's pretty much nonstop sadistic violence, and but like I say, it was really well made and really well acted. The acting was really good. The filmmaking was really good. And overall, a great movie. You can check it out on Vimeo. And I'll drop a link to the video about that revenge film should stop. And I'll drop a link to where you can rent Confessions of a Homicidal Prostitute Part 2, Demonatrix, and I'll drop those links in the description. And thanks so much for watching. Please comment, please subscribe, please thumbs up, please ring the bell, please share because sharing is caring. And thanks so much.